Hi there and welcome back to another Papetti Math YouTube video tutorial where I'm going to be teaching you, yes you, Algebra 1. And in this video we're going to continue on with function notation and everything that involves a function. If you haven't been with us for our previous videos, I suggest you go back and you watch those to catch up to this point right here. Otherwise, we're all set and ready to go with exercise number 4. It says base your answers on parts A through C on the graph of p of x below. Part A says, is the graph of p of x a function? Explain how you know. So this goes back to our previous lesson, not our previous video, but our previous lesson, where we had to determine if a graph was a function or not. And we used something. We used something called starts with a V, then L, then T. And if you're thinking the vertical line test, you are correct. We use this vertical line test to tell if a graph is a function. So at any point on this graph, am I able to draw a vertical line that will cross the graph in two different places? And the answer is no. So because I'm not able to draw a line that crosses this graph in two different places, this is a function. It passes the vertical line test. And that's a perfect explanation right there. So yes, p of x is a function because it passes the vertical line test. So now that we have established that this graph is a function, we want to evaluate p of 4. Now to evaluate a function that is a graph, well, again, remember that p of 4, the 4 is the x value, and we know where x values are located on a graph. And that would be on the x-axis. So we're going to go to the x-axis, and we're going to go to 4 on the x-axis and see where our graph hits the x value of 4. Well, I don't have to do anything when I get to 4 because that's where my graph exactly is. It's at the point 4, 0. This graph crosses through the point 4, 0. It doesn't cross through the point 4, anything else except for 4, 0. So that means that p of 4 is equal to 0. Now it wants to know, it wants me to evaluate p of x. Now remember, p of x right here is not our x value. That's the same thing as our y value. So it wants us to evaluate where y is equal to 4. So here's our y-axis, and we're going to go up to 4. We're going to follow it over until we see our graph right here. And now what point is that on the graph? That's the point 2, 4. So we knew the y value of 4, but we were looking for our x value. So we know that p of 2 is going to give us 4. So our x value is going to be equal to 2. And that's all for exercise number 4. We took a graph of a parabola in this case, which is something that you'll be working with later on in algebra, and we evaluated based on the graph. And if this video was helpful in reviewing how to tell if a graph was a function and also evaluating two different ways based on the graph, give this video a thumbs up to let me know that I helped you out in this topic in Algebra 1. You're now ready for the final exercise in this lesson, exercise number 5, and you can click on the link in this video provided. Thank you for watching.